disabilities. Your call is very important to us and may be monitored or recorded for quality improvement purposes. If this is an
Every
emergency,
number
please
you
hang
call
up and dial
is going to have
911.
this.
Otherwise, please remain on the line for the next available call center specialist.
Tell you what, I'll be right back. I gotta go get something real quick.
Your call is very important to us. Please remain on the line for the next available call center specialist.
Okay. I just wanted to let my nursing staff know to let my other patients know.
Your call is very important to us. Please remain on the line for the next available call center specialist.
Well, at least the music's kind of your jam, huh?
Yes.
Ah. Ah.
We look quality music, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's it. Can you imagine listening to this at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to stay
Your
awake?
call is very important to us.
With a rope around your
remain on the
neck.
line for the next
Well,
available
gosh,
call
I hope it never came to that, but I
Ah.
hear you.
Just like, man, I mean, and if I hear this one more time.
You know, the other thing I wish I had something right with. I'll tell you what, I'll grab a pen.
It's just kind of like there's an X on everyone else's face. It's just kind of like there's an X on everyone else. Yeah. It's just kind of like there's an X on everyone else's face. Like it's just like a, I don't know. Like I just don't want to talk. There's no real connection.
BetterHelp.com is the other website I want you to check out. Okay? It may be worth putting a phone call into this therapist too and saying, hey, you know, we went in to see the doctor. The doctor was concerned with how isolated Aiden has become. How separate from the rest of the world Aiden feels like he is. Okay? One thing that I'd be quick to remind you of is don't overlook this guy right here. Right? Maybe there's something y'all can do together that makes it easier to talk. You know, one of the things that I do with my own teenagers is if I sit them down and try and have a talk with them, you forget it. But if we sit down at the table with some Legos and we're building something.
Well, they hung up on me. Alright, I'm cool with it. I'll call them when I need them. I'm good. This was good to help. This helped.
I hope it didn't send the wrong message. Just because their
busy.
call line is overwhelmed
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you aren't deserving of
No,
help.
we're good.
Sometimes I'll sit down at the table with Legos and we'll build stuff, and while we're building stuff, while we're doing something together engaged, that's when I can check in with them and say, so how are you doing? What's on your mind? What's new with school? What's new in your life? Those kind of things. Right.
There was this anime, it was called The Silent Voice.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you've seen it, but it was this kid, he saw everybody's faces had X's on them. Like he just didn't want to be bothered by them. It was just, keep it going, just do what you gotta do. And that's kind of how it is. Like, but with the people around me, I just don't want to be bothered.
Gotcha.
I'm just tired, and
I hear just tired. I understand tired. Man, oh man. Exhausted makes great sense to me. I get that. The problem with away from everybody else and not being bothered with other people, is then you find yourself all alone. Which is okay, as long as you're comfortable being alone.
I'm pretty positive in my own room, but like, I'm happy. I'm like saying really weird stuff. I'm making noises. I'm screaming and stuff. Like, no one can probably hear me from my room.
Okay.
I'm positive, but like, I mean, it was good to talk to Granddad, like have someone to talk to and like be best buddies with, and have someone that I can come home and be like, and feel like, yeah, I know this guy. This guy knows me. Like we connect. We know each other. I can tell him about I can tell this guy about everything. I can tell him about my dream. I can tell him about what happened in school today. I can tell him about friends I made, the things that happened, my grades. I can tell him about.
Do you still tell them?
My granddad. Yeah, I talked to him, like,
Yeah.
I talked to his ashes a little bit, but like,
Yeah.
I'll never get a response, so I mean.
Yeah, you will, though.
I wish I could hear it.
I know. Oh. But I bet if you really stop and think about the things he's told you over the years, that you've heard his wisdom, you've heard his voice, you know what he would say.
I do, but
I hear you loud and clear.
But things change, and that's what's special about talking to someone. You'll never know what they're going to say, and maybe it'll be different. Maybe it'll be different than what you have in your head. Maybe you don't want to assume what they want to say. Maybe you want to give them freedom.
Yeah.
And that's what's special about a conversation, because things can go one way in your head and go completely opposite in the real world.
Amen. You just had a mouthful. So who do you engage in conversation with these days?
So, usually just talk to myself and my friends.
Gotcha. Oh, so tell me about your friends.
I have one like really good friend. His name is Libero.
Uh-huh.
And I talk to him on Instagram a lot.
Gotcha. Is this somebody you go to school with?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a class together, but we don't have any classes anymore, which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Are there folks in your current classes that you can talk to?
No.
Have you reached out to him?
Libero?
Yeah.
I don't like to be the kind of like sad
I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. What you do with it's up to you. You can either take it or not take it. At the end of the day, my day's gonna keep going on. Okay, but here's what I'll say. You said it yourself. Conversation. One of the wonderful things about conversation is you never know which way it's gonna go, because it's somebody else involved too. It's the give and take of a conversation. That's what you're missing. You're missing the give and take of personal connection with other people. Start with the people closest to you. Branch out from there. Oh, I saw that reaction. Is it hard for y'all?
I don't know why I just have this sense of anger. I don't know. I can't let it go. It won't leave, and I want it to, and it won't.
Okay. It doesn't have to be him. There are plenty of folks that I don't talk to because I get angry around them. That's okay.
It was really Granddad. Was that one hit or miss character, and he was a hit. I don't know.
I know it feels like it was hit or miss, and that was one person, but
he was like, it wasn't like hit or miss. Like, he was my.
you're worried you'll never find anybody else that you connect with the way you connected with him. I get you. I do. There are 7 billion people on this planet.
I've also been on this earth for 16 years, and I haven't found one, except for me.
I've been on this earth 4 times that, and I'm here to tell you, don't give up. Okay? Well, I did my math wrong 3 times, but anyway. I look pretty good for 74, don't I? Or 84. Whew. So 16 times 4, I can't even do math today. 16 times 74?
Alright, wait, you're 74?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you? Okay.
No, I'm 46. I'm about 3 times your age. Here's what I'll say. If you don't share who you are with others, they can't share who they are with you.
I was Grenade. I don't know. I was more open with Grenade. Like I could bear everything. Like
Of course you were. You had an established relationship with him that both of y'all put time into. To expect to walk in and meet somebody and have that relationship cold is probably not a reasonable expectation. But you can build up to it. You can get there. One little step at a time. But it starts with being vulnerable enough to let the wall down and let people get to know you.
I don't know how to let the wall down now. It's just there. I want. It's just something that's around my heart. It's there. It's cemented. It's built. It won't go. It took like.
Can I add one word to what you just said?
Sure.
It's built there. It won't go yet. Leave room for the possibility that tomorrow will be better. Even if that's not your experience. The next best thing might be right around the corner. Okay. In the meantime, pick somebody to reach out to. Even if you do it on paper, or even if you do it electronically. Send somebody a text, write them a letter, pick up the phone and call them. I love that you called because I asked you to do it. I want you to call half an hour from now because you think it's important. Okay? And if they don't answer, I want you to call again tomorrow. Okay? In fact, make it your mission. Put that anger to good use. Make it your mission to be like, listen, you say this is a mobile crisis line, but when I call you in crisis, I got hung up on. You need to fix that. I'm going to be a little vulgar. You need to fix that shit right now because people are going to die if you don't, man.
Yeah.
So make it your mission. Find something to get razzed about. Find something to get pumped about. Find a purpose that will help you and help others. You'll be surprised the number of people that find you. Okay? There's no such thing as a negative emotion.
Alright.
There are negative actions we take based on our emotions. So if you're angry, be angry. But be angry in a way that helps you, not in a way that works against you. And if you're sad, be sad. But be sad in a way that helps you, rather than making your life worse.
So they cry?
Crying is, man, I cry all the time.
I do too. I cry a lot.
As you can imagine, a doctor's life is really, really crazy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I get overwhelmed, and I cry. I get overwhelmed and cry when I see patients suffering and I can't help them.
You definitely helped me though. That's for sure.
Good. Come see me in 2 to 4 weeks. We'll touch base and see if maybe there's something else I can do.
Alright.
Medication is one thing we should talk about at that visit.
Medication, I will say one thing.
Yeah.
Whenever I take it, I'm like, well then who am I? If I'm on the medication, is this for me?
Who are you now? Is that really you?
Yeah.
But you're better with your glasses, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So stop that foolishness.
Alright.
I'll see you in 2 weeks. I want you to call and set that appointment up, okay?
Okay.